Hello, beautiful Capricorn friends. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. My name's Annie. So happy to have all you out there in YouTube land. We're going to do a fun, short little spread about love and romance. So if you're not looking for love in this tarot reading, I will catch you on the next one. As always, guys, if you don't know my spiel, I will go over it here. I do general tarot messages. That means not everything I say will resonate with all of you. It's up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. I ask that ultimately you only take away messages that resonate with you, that serve you in some capacity, motivate you, inspire you, confirm something you needed to hear, or the opposite, very important opposite, illuminate you to something you didn't know before. So up to you what messages you're going to take away. But you will always be in the driver's seat, right? All right, beautiful Capricorn friends. Ooh, I feel good in your energy. Your first spread of cards here is absolutely amazing, so we'll see. All right, everything else about this video down in the box below for you, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I'm The Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe wherever you can, including on this video here today. And that's about it. That's about my spiel. All right, we'll take those two poking out. All right, let's hop in. Last thing, if you don't have a person, this could represent someone coming in or someone from your past. Let's do it. So bottom of your deck is beautiful. You have the Fool and the Two of Cups, but it does, like this energy, this new cycle, right? The Zero with the Fool, beginning a new chapter or a new journey with someone. It doesn't come until somebody chooses to release some sort of bullshit that they're dragging around and holding on to. As I said that, I'm hearing just dragging one's feet. So it could be that someone is not willing to commit. The thing is, they're headed to it. Well, hold on, before I speak too soon. Yeah, okay. They're headed towards the King of Love. So that could indicate potentially you, Capricorn, especially if you have strong water in your chart, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, particularly if you have like a water sign moon or something. Or it could indicate your person is a water sign. This could go a couple different ways. Hold on. 10 of Wands. Oh, yeah. So someone here is carrying around a lot of bullshit. And that's not me judging them. That's me saying, ouch. It sucks to be this person right now because they have 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. Those are the two most difficult 10s. The silver lining to this is 10s are the completion or the closure of cycles. But someone's really stressed out, really burdened. They feel like they have their hands full. And they're also having really negative thoughts, negative, it could be like negative self-talk, but more than anything, I'm almost feeling like they're starting to lose hope about, living a normal life again, right? With everything that's going on globally. It's just, I'm sorry, these shadows suck. I'm like trying to position the cards so you can actually see them. But yeah, this person's carrying around like just a lot of weight on them. Oh, and the way I said that too, that your person could be struggling with like a weight issue too. Again, not for everybody, but this person works with assholes. Sorry, I don't know how else to phrase it. That literally just came out of my mouth. Yeah, this person's work situation or work environment, they're really miserable at work. They feel like they're constantly on the defense. Oh, they're having to pick up other people's bullshit or put out fires that like their coworkers made, if that makes sense. I know most of us are either, at home or working from home or whatever. So again, translate that into your story if it fits. If not, it's not your message. But yeah, this person's really stressed about work right now. So let's hop into your energy. We'll see where this goes. So your overall energy is kicking ass. You're making it rain. Finances are really good right now, or you're hanging out with your family and you feel elated. You feel like you have all the riches right around you. So maybe some of you live with this person, right? It could be that this is indicating someone that you're already married to and you have children with, right? There's the loyalty with the dogs. There's generational aspects on this card with the grandparents. There's, things popping and blooming all over. It's a very like lush, affluent, abundant lifestyle. If that doesn't resonate, that's your mindset. Your eye on the prize, right? You're thinking about the long term. You're thinking about your money. Some of you are thinking about buying a home. Some of you are thinking about visiting family. But you do have people around you that help support you. Something about they help keep you very grounded. So, sorry, Capricorn, my camera froze. So yeah, if you don't feel like you're kicking ass currently, then maybe that's the energy coming in for you. But I can't give you this card as your overall reading and say, oh, you're not doing well, because you are. This is a card of like kicking ass and taking names. So you have the good 10, right? Your person has, I think, the shitty ones, right? And I am just getting, a lot of it has to do with their career, or that they've had a really rough past in terms of the relationships they've kept, particularly their dating relationships, or if they have a parent, I'm being called to say like a father who's a fire sign, that person's putting a lot of pressure on them as well. So anyway, in your mental sector, you know what you have to offer is valid and good. Sometimes this can be a card of being a little bit egocentric or cocky, but ultimately it is a card of pride, right? It's a Leo card, King of the Jungle. So you know your value, you know your worth, because there's evidence of it all around you. Like the life that you're creating for yourself, it's kick-ass, and again, longevity. I sort of get a lot of my Capricorns are not looking for offers that are fly by night. It seems like a lot of you are thinking long term about your future, particularly finance. You may be right. If you do have multiple options, Capricorn, you may be writing off the people who don't have any sort of long term trajectory. It's almost like when you go on dates, you're like, so what's your 5-year plan? Like there is kind of that energy because you know where you're going. So it's almost like there is a sense to this that you do have high expectations, nothing wrong with that, but it's like you don't have time to wait around for your person to figure out what they want. It's like, do you recognize me? Because like I'm kicking ass, or like, are you with me or are you not? Because like this ship is leaving. So yeah, I guess with part of this message, it's like my ship is sailing. Like I'm setting sail, I'm going, and you're giving people options to come with you. Again, you have multiple cards of traveling. You may be going to visit your family. Yeah, particularly a father. I'm being called to say that. And maybe that's your person. If you guys aren't together, they may be having to go take care of like an elderly parent or something like that. In your heart space, though, Capricorn, you have Wheel of Fortune. So expanding your network, expanding your bank account. Yeah, something about your world is opening up. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is fortuitous, right? So it may have to do with, it could be an increase of money or just an overall, there's just something about you're enjoying life. I haven't even gotten to your end card, but I'll sneak peek. Your cards are bomb. Like there's not a bad one here. They're all incredible, right? So your overall action is celebrating, hanging out with friends. You might decide to, sometimes this can be a card of third-party activity. For most of you, I don't think it is. It's like some of you are wanting or desiring your person to come right out and say it, to come right out and speak something to you. Like, are you with me or are you not? And I sort of get that it's like the clock is ticking for you. So there's an energy about this, Capricorn, like you're not really going to wait anymore. Like if they're not going to party with you, you're going to go out and party with your girlfriends or your guy friends or whatever. It's like you're not going to let their burdens and I hate to say this because it sounds so harsh, but their negative energy, you're sort of separating yourself from that. You're kind of like, ooh, like in a sense you wish you could help them, but I'm sort of getting you can't. This is sort of out of your control. So I think you're just going to keep living your best life and hope this person comes around. But what I do like about this is that you're not sitting at home crying and waiting for them. There's a sense of like, well, the clock's ticking and I got shit to do, so peace. Like, yeah, it's very empowered. That's what I would say with this. But gosh, like you are a prized possession, Capricorn. With this coming off in your energy, you're not going to take any like half-assed offers or any slackers. And again, people who don't know what they want, particularly in love, you don't have time for it. You have like an empire you're building. So it's like, are you on my team or not? Because if you're not, like you're simply not waiting. You're like, I will not invest any further emotion in this with you until you start revealing your feelings. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, though it doesn't have to be. Yeah, your person is on the brink of making some sort of important decision in their life. They may be switching jobs or making some difficult decision about their finances. They could have had some sort of loss with their money, and so they're having to be very, very frugal or really, again, I'm being called to say Scorpio. Something about their finances are kind of funky, and it's left them in like it's funny, rather than lighting a fire under their ass to fix it or do something, which is very much like my Capricorn energy, like, you know, you guys are the worker bees, right? Work hard, play hard. There's something about their energy where they're just kind of jaw dropped, they're shocked about something, or they simply don't know how to fix something, and so they're just kind of like stone-faced, but they're stuck. I'm literally just getting someone just like they're in disbelief. They can't believe it. You know, I'm laughing because I'm like, please don't ever pause it on that face I just did to the camera. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so they're going through a major cycle shift, a major cycle change, as are you with the Wheel of Fortune, but they're going through a death of something. Something is ending that was impacting their finances, and I will say their ability to move forward with you, Capricorn. If they are at all interested, and I do think that they are, they literally didn't have time or energy for you, but something, whether they wanted to or not, something is ending that, again, it might leave them a little bit jaw-dropped. But ultimately, it is sort of making room for more things or other people in their life. And I do think that's you. Yeah, once they drop whatever bullshit is happening in their life, they come a charging. They do come to you, particularly if you're dealing with a Cancer or a Virgo. Yeah, with the Hermit card. But yeah, something about they had to do something independently and go down their own like spiritual path and figure something out on their own. But then it's like there's just some sort of calling where it's like there's a death of something. There is something very kind of like heartfelt or very kind of heavy-hearted. There's a sense of sorrow here. But what's kind of cool is they're actually able to pick themselves up from it quite quickly. And then it's like, it's almost like the silver lining of something ending in their life actually makes room for you to come in and offer them some, sorry, it's not you offering them, it's them reciprocating some sort of offer that maybe you gave, but they're very excited about it. Look at that Chariot card. Like it can't be tamed, it can't be held back. I'm just like, sex is going to be good. And then you have a divine pairing, the King and Queen of Cups. So again, potentially both of you may have strong water in your chart. You Capricorn are an earth sign, but that doesn't mean you have, several other planets in the watery energy, right? Ultimately though, even if you don't, this is the King and Queen of love, right? So I mean, in a love spread, I like seeing them come up no matter what your zodiac sign is. Yeah, this person has to walk away from something that they're very nervous or anxious to walk away from. It's like a chapter has been closed on something, but again, it's like they're so much in disbelief that it's ended that they're just stuck there. Almost like quicksand. It's like, hello, save yourself. Like you're sinking into the ground, like ask for help, pull yourself out. Like this person is dealing with the hardship or the loss in a way that it's just like, I'm just sort of getting they need to save themselves from it. They need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps and ultimately accept the fate of the hand they've been dealt and move on to find new blessings, new opportunities of abundance that the universe is trying to bring into them, because that's what this is. It's like, hey, I know that thing you were really into or that job you really liked, maybe they went bankrupt, right? Maybe there was an unexpected change in that. The good news is you get to hang out with Capricorn now, and they're sweet on you. They're this little like Cupid trying to strike you with the love arrow. So I also take that to mean though with this Capricorn, it's like, I'm going to kill them. Like, are they just going to do it? Are they just going to like commit and like ask me out or this or that? You are getting very impatient of waiting. And so it's almost like once you decide to stop waiting, this is of course how it always goes in tarot. Once you decide to stop waiting and focusing on your own growth and success in your career and your friendships and your spirituality, that's when beautiful blessing starts coming in, at minimum in the form of a person, Capricorn. But I will say, if you're not exclusive, if you're not dating one person, then you have options. You at least have a Cancer and a Virgo that are potentially coming in, as well as maybe a Scorpio. You have a lot of Scorpio energy here too. So again, an Aries, maybe an Aquarius. Like, yeah, you got a lot of major arcana here, so it looks good. So then let's look a little bit deeper into your person. Yeah, they're in their mental prison. That's their overall energies. They need to free themselves. Again, I'm being called to say they work with assholes. There's something about their career that they're not happy with, but you seem to be in the opposite boat. Most of you really enjoy the work you're doing, or you see value in it, right? You see like, okay, well, it's going to get me to that pay grade or that salary that I want. So even if it's a means to an end, you're kicking ass. You're accepting your fate, and you're like, okay, I'm going to make this work. Like whatever you throw at me, God, universe, spirit, okay, I'm a roll with it. And you do, and your vibe is great. So that is something very lovely that attracts this person. They like your vibe. They like your energy. I think they like that you're like a beast in the career field. You see a task and you hop on it. You tackle anything that's thrown your way. They like your tenacity. They like your commitment. They know that you're waiting on them, and they're frustrated because they do want to come in, but again, there's just so much going on with them right now. The only person that can pass them the key out of this mental prison, yes, it's a cheesy metaphor, it's them. That's the thing, they don't realize they already hold the key. It's right there in front of them. It's really a matter of how they choose to look at the loss or the hardship that they're experiencing. They can, accept it and then find solutions, or they can just sink deeper into that quicksand, right? A lot of them need to ask someone for help, and they're presenting as the high priestess, so they're silent. A lot of these people just kind of need to meditate and chill and zone out, and being that vessel of communication from a divine spirit, right? That would help encourage their spirit and honestly provide them some sort of spiritual nourishment that would aid them in moving on to something else. This person is holding on to something, it's disintegrating. And I'll be honest with you, if it doesn't have to do with their job, this could also indicate if they were married, and I do think that marriage has been over. I think it's divorced. But there's still something about they thought that was their person, and like it could even be something like they just found out their ex-wife or their ex-husband just got married to someone new. That's the thing, this romantic option that they're thinking of, if that's it, and it might not be Capricorn, it's long gone. I gotta be real. The person from the past, it's not a thing. But that's stopping them from making some sort of offer to you. But again, eventually I'm sorry that my phone keeps ringing. They get the epiphany, they get the trigger, and then they come in like a rocket. They come in like a bat out of hell. So yeah, a bat out of hell, right? The devil, Capricorn. They come to you, Capricorn, eventually. But my goodness, do you have to be patient. Yeah, you might be dealing with another Capricorn, actually. So give me just 1 second here. In their heart space, they have the Three of Wands. They're hoping you don't forget about them, because they do want to present you with the crown. They do want to come in, and they may even offer an apology for being distant or for not coming in sooner. They understand that you're no longer waiting for them in some sense. With this Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning, and as I said, like you're hopping in your vehicle and just you're rolling with it. You're down for the ride, right? You're seeing what other successes and abundance are going to come into you. And this person does sense that at least emotionally you're growing distant. But because it's Three of Wands, it does say to me that they know you've been waiting, and so I think they're going to get down on one knee, right? They're going to make you that, I'm so sorry, will you forgive me, or will you welcome me back into your life? Because look, you're holding the torches. They want your warmth. They want your fire. They want to be around you. They want your sex, maybe, right? Could be. So yeah, I mean, in their overall action, they're grappling with something, but they are going to win. With the Chariot, they are going to be the victor, right? They're tussling with a little lion. So there may be a Leo involved, particularly in a workplace scenario. As I said, they work with assholes. There could be a Leo that your person works with that just like, it's one argument, it's one battle after another. And it's funny, your person may actually choose to quit. There is something about something has ended, but they're not wanting to acknowledge it. And that says to me, it's not so much in the frame of they get fired. It's the opposite. It's like they haven't been happy here for months, and yet they keep reporting to work. They keep showing up. And maybe money's tight. Sure, I understand that. But this would even have been something you said to them, like, if you're not happy, apply to something else. And they just won't do it. They just keep sinking deeper and deeper. Well, here's the thing. One day they do. One day they get that epiphany and they decide to move on. And I think for a lot of you, they do choose to come towards you. And yeah, they make some sort of solid grounded offer, which that's what you're looking for, right? This is your card, Queen of Pentacles, right? My Capricorn energy, but it's actually representing your person. They offer you something that meets your standards, that meets your criteria. I think it's what you've been wanting from this person. Just, my goodness, are they slow? Let's see what the romance angels say. You have so many, you have the soulmate card coming out on the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. Yes, this is your soulmate. Bottom of your deck, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, especially for your person. Give your relationship a chance. We'll take one more. You have many major arcana here. So you may have options. Again, if you're only casually dating this person, or maybe you haven't even dated. Maybe you guys have just been friends and you've kind of been in that, is today the day they ask me out? I think eventually they will, but yeah, just, oh my gosh, they could be an earth sign, right? It's painfully slow. So keep living your best life. Yeah, okay, beautiful. This says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I keep getting something about the father. Somebody has a very difficult conversation or a very heavy energy regarding their father. I don't predict death on my channel. I just don't. It's not messages that Spirit has asked me to relay to you guys. But should your person, or you, I suppose, have had a father that passed away many years ago, one or both of you are still carrying around a heaviness in your heart regarding like an issue with your father. So in that case, try to communicate with that person if you so desire, like spiritually, right? Ask your angels, ask your guides how to heal your heart. There's a significant amount of healing and love in this relationship, but yeah, one or both of you are really carrying around some heavy stuff with you. And it might just not be stuff at work, right? It could be all of the above, right? You know, releasing your ex, yeah, your person. They had someone do some serious damage on them. So that's the thing. They need someone who's going to welcome them in just with open arms, with really beautiful, loving energy. And if anybody can do that, Capricorn, you can, right? Yeah. Strength. All right, let's throw some of these on it. Actually, I want to pull a butterfly card for you too. Ooh, those came right out. We'll take two more. Two more, please, for Capricorn spread. Oh, gosh, and then you get the whole deck. Okay, Capricorn, all right, so you got your own card. Again, could be dealing with one. Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and bottom of your deck is Scorpio. All right, and let's throw a butterfly card on it. You did have a lot of Scorpio energy in this. Okay, these are healing cards. Grief work. All right, yeah. Somebody is still struggling or dealing with a loss of some kind. I know I've hammered that home so many times, but you know, think beyond the limits of what you initially first associate with this. Grief work could be, again, dealing with some sort of career involving like emotional healing too. It could be the loss of a job. It could be the loss of a pet, right? Some very heavy weighted energy is what's delaying your person coming in with like an open heart, with a healed heart, right? Make sure they're coming into you with offers that are grounded, that are rooted in stability. And the thing is, they will, if that's what's coming up in their action, but it's going to take some time because, yeah, there may even be some sort of like secrets that you don't know about in terms of the grief that they carry in their heart. They're very sensitive, this person. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, Capricorn.